What is up, guys? Welcome back. So, today, we finally got the Borderlands Mr. Torgue's Arena Badassery board game kickstarted in the mail. Took forever. I want to talk about that some with those of you that are still waiting. I did wait a long freaking time for this, and I was like the last 20% of people to get it shipped out, so it was very stressful. So if you are waiting for your copy, hold in there. It is coming. I did get a email from ARC, but it was today. I got the email today, and it was shipped today. So I don't know. It was actually delivered today. So we got this. Okay. I want to do like a rundown of what's in the box, but kind of quick because I don't want this to be a huge, long video. That is the main game. Depending on what you got and what tier you actually bought, determines all the stuff that you got. I settled for the main game and Skags at the gate because I did want Skag miniatures for my bunkers and badasses, because I don't know if you guys know or not, I bought this game just for the miniatures to throw into my bunkers and badasses. I really don't really know if I'm going to play the actual board game here, but the miniatures, I need it for my game. So we got the Skags at the gate, and of course, if you kickstarted it, you get a box of badasses. So just a heads up, if you wanted the Moxie and thought it was in this, it's not in this. I fucked up. I fucked up bad. But it's okay, because I'm working with some of the guys from Chuck's Comics and another guy that does all the 3D printing stuff for me, and I am commissioning commission painting for them. So they've been giving me statues like every weekend, and I've been painting them up, and they've been 3D printing me stuff. So here's actually one right here that's getting turned in. I did 2 before this, so this is my latest one that I've previously did. So yeah, so this is just what I've been doing on the side while I been waiting for this freaking game to come in. Plus this helps me get basically a lot of stuff for my bunkers and badasses, so it's nice to do some painting commissions here and there. Basically every weekend I've been doing one. So yeah, a box of badasses. This has a shit ton of stuff in there. Like, literally, like, let's crack this open for a second. I'm just gonna crack it open. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to get this. Look at all that. Which is really cool. You even get a vending machine, which is insane. So I want to do like a little rundown of the stuff. And then Harley. And then Skags at the gate. You're just making all the noise today, ain't you? Come on. You want to get up on the camera? Okay. There you go. There you go. I love you too. I love you too, Harley. Okay, get down. Okay. Pain in my ass. Skags at the Gate actually comes with a book. I guess one of the campaign scenarios for this. Also, which is actually quite neat and something that I technically can use in bunkers, are these game tiles. They came with game tiles. So I'm assuming that game comes with some pretty wild game tiles as well. I'm sure this is only one tray of... Yes, it is only one tray. But this has the Skags, and you have the big Skag at the bottom. Pretty dope. I'm happy. I'm really happy about this. So we're not going to jump too much into the Skag models, but we do want to talk a little bit about the models that came with the box of badasses, because right now, if you actually just get the main game, you only get 6 models for good guys, and the rest are all bad guys. And to me, it's a little weird because you don't really have too much option there with your Vault Hunters unless you have kickstarted this game. If you kickstarted it, that's where it all lies. So, alright. We're going to just pull the tray up, because it'll just probably be easier to point out the stuff right here. So, or maybe I'll pull them out. I'll pull them out. Fuck it. So this box, which is a Kickstarter exclusive, you get a badass Krieg. Now we did get a Krieg with Bunkers and Badasses, but it's a different sculpt, so that's really good. Now we have Wilhelm. So this came with a really cool Wilhelm. I can't even see if it's clearing up. There you go. So we can now add Wilhelm to the list of characters in Bunkers and Badasses. We have Aurelia. Mind my dirty fingernails. Then we have a model for Zero. Of course, these are all different sculpts compared to Bunkers and Badasses. You have Brick. We have a Torgue model. So now you can put Torgue into your bunkers if you got this. We have a Zane. I love me some Zane. Now, if you've followed this game at all, then you probably already know these models are in this. But I'm unboxing it, and I'm happy, and I'm excited. We have a Flak. Very cool. This one actually does come with a Skag, but it's like a jumping Skag. So I guess I technically didn't need to get the box of Skags. But you know what? More the merrier. I should have got the big bundle, but this was my first Kickstarter, and I was very scared that it just wasn't going to get made, and I would have lost my money. Here we got a really cool Lilith, and I'm actually happy about this Lilith because there's facial details. The Lilith that came with Bunkers and Badasses, that was the only model that I disliked in the Bunkers and Badasses kit. I don't know why, but there's no facial details on that miniature. This Maya, I'm so happy to get this Maya, because this Maya is like the Borderlands 3 Maya with the hoodie on. Very exciting. We have a different gauge. I think I nailed it with my gauge paint job before, and this is the gauge for this. I am not going to take these off of these bases because I don't know. I did peel the ones off of the bunkers, and I made them have specific bases themselves. I think I'm just going to add them to these bases. Here is Roland. This is like a Borderlands 1 Roland, which is very cool because the one that came with bunkers is actually like a Borderlands 2 Roland. Right here we have a Axton, which we have an Axton with bunkers, but this one is more like sneaking around, ready to kill something. Here is something very cool. You have Axton's turret. That's cool. That's cool. So when you're playing bunkers with me, when you have an ability, I will have the stuff to use so that you can actually have a turn on the table. We have a Tiny Tina. Now there was a specific one that actually was not masked. Of course mine is masked, so that's what it is. This should be Nisha. So you got Wilhelm's little bots. So here's the first one. And here's the second one. We have Timothy, which is the doppelganger for Jack. Very cool. We have a drone that I am thinking is for Jack, because I think he also had some sort of drone thing. I played him, but I don't remember using the drone. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. All right. Athena. We got Athena. This is very cool to have. Athena is a bad bitch. Okay, so it's nice to have Athena. You do have some enemies. I think that's like Psycho Steve or something. And then you have some tinks. There is a couple different claptraps in here as well. You have that one. You have one with boxing mitts. You have one with a Torgue gun. These are yellow, so it's kind of hard to really catch everything. You got one dressed as a chicken. It's actually pretty freaking funny. I think that was on the DLC. We have... There's a pile of tires, too. We have Butt Stallion. We actually have an official Butt Stallion miniature now. I made my own 4 bunkers, but this is a legit Butt Stallion. That's badass, I'm telling you. Badass. Okay, so we have these. I'm not going to paint. I'm going to leave these the way they are because these are like digiclones for Zane and Doppelganger, which is Timothy Lawrence. We have a vending machine. So now I have a vending machine to stick on the damn table when you guys are, or my players are going around wanting to buy shit. They have options. Got some crazy tinks. And here's another one. So my nails are so fucked, and I'm so sorry. But I got in the house from work, and I wanted to get this as fast as possible to you guys. So, and this is a shield. This is actually Zane's shield. So very cool to have this as well. I can utilize things. Here is another turret as well. So we got 2 turrets, and these are like more marauders right there. We have a death trap miniature, which is fucking badass. A fucking death trap miniature. That's cool. That right there is fucking amazing. Okay, so now if somebody wants to be a necromancer in my bunkers, they can use this. They don't have to. They can use their own model if they want to, but it's an option. And if I want Gage to be in my campaign, she'll have it with her. This is actually really cool because this has a chest on the back. I wish this game had chests. It might have been a bundle and I didn't get it. I was scared. I was so scared. But this has like the Goliath with the chest. Like that right there. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I'm going to have fun painting this guy up. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to base these because I want to base them. I can't like elevate these because I'm not going to peel them off. So we'll just have to see how this goes. That's kind of basically everything in this tray except for a random claptrap, a mini claptrap, which for some reason will now not fit in this spot. Okay, there we go. Oh, we have what looks to be like a spider ant, which is cool. Is it broken though? I don't know. I think it's just a regular spider ant. it's no pieces in there, so, but that's like a spider ant. And then one of the what we got, shit, I can't get this to fit. Okay, then we got one of the the fuck are these things called? Them kind of like monkey things. Yeah, so you have one of each of these, which are cool. It's good to have at least one of these. And of course, this came with gun cards, which are right here. I'm not going to use these because there's no point in me using them because I'm using these miniatures on a different system. And then you got these cards, which are basically the cards for the game. So if you want to play the actual game itself, you know, there's that. We're not going to jump into skags at the gate because they're basically all just skag miniatures. You guys know what a skag looks like. We will crack open the main game just to get an idea of what the hell's in that box. So let me go ahead and do that. Trying to crack it open. I'm so excited. Like, this is something that, now the miniatures you get in this are the missing Vault Hunters basically from that. So you don't get Zane in here. You don't get Zane in here, and you don't get Flak. Flak was a part of that bundle too, and I am getting pissed off with this goddamn shit and put it right there on the ground. So we're gonna crack this open. There's a bunch of boxes back here. Have to keep Harley off the bed because she literally just gets hair everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna set that like that to fall off. Okay, boom. Oh shit. So we got a loot bag. That's pretty cool. I obviously did not look at a lot of this stuff. I've been waiting for it to come, and I didn't watch any unboxings or anything because I didn't want to get spoiled. I wanted to just, or get mad because if my shit didn't come, I would have been pissed. I would have been really pissed. We got the rule book, which is in color, guys. It's in color. So this is a hefty rule book too. I mean, it's not like a Warhammer rule book or shit like that, but it's still kind of hefty. Then you got scenarios right here, which is also in color. So it shows you how to set up your tiles, which don't look too bad. Like, I actually might use these tiles. It's like a wastelandy look. You get like a thing promoting cyberpunk and like the scenery. I see Monster Fight Club scenery at Chuck's Comics all the time. So yeah. Oh, this is actually not too bad. So you get a bunch of tiles, and they have different, like, Torgue and shit. I might use these. You get tokens and shit back here. We got tokens for the news station. Or is that just a... Is that technically a new use station? I think I'm gonna use these tokens. I think I'm gonna use the tokens in my game. Why not? You know, I have it, so I might as well use it. So yeah, I might actually use everything in this damn box. Now, this looks like there's a shit. Okay, there's layers in this one. The other ones didn't have layers. Is there another layer to this? I don't know. Okay, this one has 2 layers. And this one's fucking heavy. Like, really heavy. Okay. God damn, this shit is heavy. Like, fucking super heavy. Okay. Let's go through the first tray first. Because it's not that big. I mean, there's a decent amount here, but you kind of get the gist of it. Like, you get a bunch of bandits. And then you get some tinks here. Then you get more bandits. Some marauders. Marauders. Okay, I suck. Okay, you get. Okay, that is some more Psycho Bandits there, and then some more Marauders, and then you do get 4 Skags with this. So you do get some Skags with the main game too. So that's pretty good too. So I have these Skags plus Skags at the gate. So I have a decent amount of Skags. So if I want to just like throw a bunch of Skags at my Vault Hunters and Bunkers, I can do it because I have it. So that's good. Second tray. This is where it gets goofy because it's heavy as shit. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna pull this shit out. Because we're gonna have to pull it out. So we have more cards. These have like a mystery thing on the back. So I guess this is like scenario cards. Take down 9 toes. I might have to read these because I might use these in my game too. If I can do like missions with it, it might work. Assassin's Wreath, because that, if I can use these as missions, that'll be dope. That would be hella dope. And then this is announcements and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to look at these cards, definitely, because I can definitely try to use as much as I can. Yeah, because this, like in Bunkers and Badasses, this can make a scenario. It has 9 toes, and then you have 8 psychos, 6 badass marauders. So I can make this one quest that they just like, hey, you just this is what's going on. Might do that. That's actually pretty cool. We have these little gun cards. So that's what they look like. And then each gun, obviously. And then we have, these have like mods and ammo. So that's pretty cool as well. I think I'm gonna flip these upside down so I can show the vending machines. So these are cool. And then these are like, these have guns too, but they're like, it's the Zeds meds on the back. So maybe it's broken up. Okay, so we have 2 of these guys, which are Goliath that you shoot the head off of. And then we have 2 Goliaths. So you have 2 of these. So you have 2 of these and 2 of the last one as well. Now, the big baddie in this game is the Psycho Reaver, who has, this is going to be a bitch to paint. I think it has a Psycho in there as well. That is going to be a bitch to paint, because there is a person in this model. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do that. This one's like a big chunk of plastic though. Like a huge chunk of plastic. It's a big model. Definitely way bigger than, I think it's just, no. It's almost as tall as the statue I just did for my commission. Alright. So we have a Bloodwing, which looks to be, okay, so you actually connect this to this model. So this actually, this little Bloodwing from Mordecai, this actually slides on, so it's not broken. If you guys get it and you feel like it's broken, it just slides on there. See? So don't fret yourself. It's not broken. Alright, we have, of course, with Bloodwing, we do have a Mordecai. So don't fret yourself, okay? you got yourself another Mordecai. Now you did get a Mordecai with bunkers if you bought bunkers, along with Salvador, but you do get Salvador here as well. This is in the main game, so you're gonna get Salvador. This is actually a dope Salvador. I like this. Then you get yourself an Amara. You get yourself an Amara right there. Of course, she's going to be in there. She's right on the cover. Oh, all of them are. So, but Amara's like front and center. And then you get a Moose. I don't know if I just pulled Moose up or what, but I forget already. We got Moose, but we also got Moses Mech, which is awesome. This is dope. Like, I'm very excited for this. So Mose is going to consistently have this with her. Because later on in Borderlands 3, you were able to actually have this follow you around. Instead of you getting into it, it was actually able to be with you at all times. So that's how we're going to use it here. Also, we got like these weird like rubber token things. And I think these are for going around like the bases of the miniature like itself. Like, I honestly think that's what these are for. I'm going to utilize this in my game. I can't see why I shouldn't. This also has some really cool dice in there. We got some D12s in here that are like, they have skulls and shit. That's cool. Here is a D10 with the same skull type of shit. I like these. I like these a lot. You got D4s. Same kind of motif. Skulls and shit. You have D6s. I think that's kind of what we got. I was reading something earlier. There's a D8 in here too. I was reading something earlier, and they were saying something about the game was in the rules. It was supposed to have a D20, but it never got deleted from the rules, so it's kind of in there. So there is something that is stated in the rules for a D20, but it's not something that you can actually use. So if you do run across that and you're wondering what you do with a D20, there is nothing you can do in this game with a D20. But you can always bring this over to Bunkers and Badasses and roll D20s all day. So, yes, this is everything in this box. Skag and the Gate. The Skag and the Gates, of course, that has the big Skag, but other than that, you have just different types of Skags models in there. I am very happy to have gotten this. It's something that I've waited for, and I've been excited to get. And now I have a shit ton of models that I now have to make a priority. I actually started making my my army for Hyperion. I started painting my Hyperion army up, but now I just have to put that aside. I'm gonna have to put that shit aside because this has just got my priority. So I'm excited. I'm happy. I hope you guys, if you guys ordered this or kickstarted this, I hope that you guys get yours in the mail. I know how stressed you are if you haven't gotten yours yet, because I was flipping bricks. I was legit flipping bricks because I wanted my box and I was scared I wasn't going to get my box. I did end up getting my box, which made me feel like an asshole because I was being very impatient near the end. But the best thing I think you should do is just be patient, and it'll come. If there's any problems, they basically said it, to let them know once everything's been shipped, after a week, after everything's been shipped, if you haven't gotten your stuff, let them know, because that means you may have not gotten yours in the mail and they'll fix it. Hopefully that's not the case. I hope that everybody gets their copies. I don't know if I can take the stress of doing another Kickstarter, because I was very scared that I wasn't gonna get this, and I'm happy now, yes, but I was stressed the fuck out waiting for this to come in. So yeah, that is like basically a little rundown of what is in these boxes. I'm pretty sure there's more videos online because I'm like the last 20% of people to get it. But who cares? I'm happy. I have models to put in my bunkers. Remember to leave this video a huge like, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, I will be doing painting tutorials on all of these models. So I'm just letting you know, when I paint these models, I'm doing a painting tutorial on every one of them. Of course, there might be some already up because they've gotten their shit before me. But will they paint at the same quality? Who knows? Thank you guys for checking this video out. I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.